right, good morning, afternoon, or evening. Today, your objective is to try to gather information about how human impact and competition can affect the moon jelly population that we've been looking at. I'll include that other video at the end in case you have some extra time. But you looked at this food web, it's nothing new. It's our Glacier Sea food web. We've been focusing on the moon jellies here. Your warm up was trying to ask you if a change happened to the consumer population or the resource population, would that cause an increase to the moon jellies? And the answer is yes, it could. So, one thing is you'll see me kind of go over that a little bit more in another small video in the next section. But what you're going to do this in this part of your lesson is read an article. Let's just get some brief information from Dr. Washington that was sent over. I want to relay this to you. She said, other ecologists have studied the jelly population increases all over the world. I am sending an article about two real jelly populations far from here near the southern tip of Africa. One population increased while another population stayed stable. Read the article carefully. The reason for the jelly population increase was not something I expected. Learning about this real moon jelly explosion will help you to determine what's happening in the Glacier Sea ecosystem. Good luck. So what that means is you've got an article. It'll take you to Amplify. That's where it will load up. And just use these kind of active reading guidelines to help you make sure you really are pulling the most information from that as possible. Before I get there, though, just to kind of reiterate what she said is that this article is looking at two different ecosystems. One where the moon jellies have been increasing and one where they stay stable. That means same number of births and deaths. While you're reading, make sure that you're thinking carefully about what you read. Pay attention to your own understanding. You don't have a lot more to do in this lesson, so really delve into that article. As you read, annotate the text to record all of your thinking, highlight challenging words, and add notes to record questions and make connections to your own experience. Examine all visual representations carefully. Consider how they go with the text. And then after you read, discuss what you've read with others, if that's possible, so you can better understand the text. And you can have that article read to you in Amplify with the speaker button. And also you can annotate and highlight in there as well using your mouse. These are some of the questions that I'm going to be asking you in this section. So kind of pay attention to this. You're going to be trying to figure out, is it true or false that jellies and sardines are connected in this food web? What does the word competition mean? That's going to be our next vocab word. And then what do jellies and sardines compete for? So be thinking about that before you start reading the article. And then I'll have you go back and fix your answers from yesterday's lesson, and then you have an exit ticket. You got this.